Chief What's His. I have a friend named Kurt, and he has a father-in-law by the name of Marv. And when we go elk hunting with them up in the Uintas, on the north slope of the Uintas, there's an old story that Marv liked to tell around elk camp. Elk camp, keep in mind, was always raining or snowing or blowing. It's horribly cold, horribly wet. Spent many days up there in lots and lots of inches of snow, anywhere from a foot to sometimes a foot and a half of snow, 2 feet of snow. A lot of snow. You have to chain up. All 4 tires have to have chains on them. It's basically right against the fence line, about 3 miles in from the little road that takes you up to the gate there on the Wyoming-Utah state line. But anyway, Kurt has been up there for years and hunted a lot. He's got a couple spikes and several cows, but he's got a 3-point bull elk. But he's never really, he's had several shots at huge elk. His clip fell out one time. He shot several times and missed. But Kurt has a difficult time, and what Marv always told him was that there's an old bull elk up in there near that camp area. There's bear up there. There's elk. There's big elk up in there. But this one elk in particular, Marv called him old Chief. He tried to think of an Indian chief's name that used to be an Indian chief, and now he runs around and he's a ghost elk. And he called him old Chief What's His. They called him Chief What's His. But that's the elk that Kurt has been trying to shoot at for many years and has never been able to kill. Many people have shot at this whitish gray elk and has not been able to kill this elk. Just a story, I'm sure, but anyway, kind of fun. So back hunting up in the Uintas has been a fun time. It's been a great time to enjoy elk hunting.